Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Marisa Mazza from Choice Therapy. Thanks so much for watching today's OCD tips. In today's OCD tips, I wanted to talk a bit about finding support. And support can be in many different ways, many different shapes and forms. But in particular, one of the things that I hold close to my heart is finding a community of folks that you feel that you can really connect with, that understand you and that get you. I have the honor and privilege of running an adult OCD group out of our practice. And I have to say, as a therapist, it's probably one of the most rewarding things I do. It's less about me talking and educating and doing ERP with folks. It's a lot about me providing the space for people with OCD to share their lived journeys with OCD, their struggles, their vulnerabilities, as well as their growth and what they've learned through the process of having OCD. People in these groups get real vulnerable. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some people are there just to listen. And the feedback that I get from these folks is that what's been most helpful is for them to know they're not alone in their suffering. It's one thing to have OCD and feel like you're the only one who gets you. It's another to have OCD and feel like you have a community of people to get you. And the sense that I get is that it's different hearing from a professional who may not have OCD versus hearing from a peer who gets it on a day-to-day basis. So although when I'm working with my clients and doing ERP and ACT, and it's extremely helpful for a lot of the folks that I work with, I always recommend joining some kind of a support group. That way they can get that sense of knowing they're not alone in their struggles. This is especially important for teens. We're actually just now launching a teen support group. This can also be helpful for family members. For those of you that have family members that feel particularly angry or frustrated by the OCD, there are support groups for OCD family members as well. OCDpeers is a really wonderful organization that offers peer support groups, and they actually break out different subcategories of OCD. So for example, they have groups just for harm OCD or relationship OCD and things like that. If you go to International OCD Foundation, I'm sure you'll be able to find other organizations that do offer support groups as well. Some are professionally led, which is like what I do. So I'm a psychologist. Those groups are typically paid for, and you have a psychologist that runs the groups and screens folks to make sure that they're appropriate for the group. Peer-led groups are usually led by someone with OCD. They don't necessarily have to be a therapist, but more are able to share their lived experiences. My hope is that you find your community, whether it's in a Facebook group or a support group or following folks with OCD on Instagram, but that you know you're not alone in your suffering, and that even though it's scary at times to be vulnerable and be a part of these groups, just know that that short-term discomfort may be worth the long-term love and connection that you get from being a part of these communities. So I wish you that connection, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.